Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. We got an order in this week. Got some freshwater fish. We got some saltwater fish. Got some plants coming this week too. That should come in tomorrow. Don't think we'll get those on the video because I'll try to get the video out before then. Let's see what's in the box. First thing out is a black ghost knife. Restock on that. Actually, two of them. Bada boom, bada bing. Next up is, what are you? Oh, super red bushy nose plecos. Just the standard fin. We got the long fins over there right now also. Blood parrots, got half a dozen of those guys, looking good. There's one of them out of the box. Here is a black spot tri-beacon pleco. We call them the 3-beacon. L91. It's a leprecanthus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, leprecanthus triactus. Super cool fish, kind of a chocolatey color with the red orange spots on them. Very cool. I haven't had those in a while. Another blood parrot. Got a hassle of bettas this week. Most of them, well, lots of different things. This is a plakat leopard marble. That's kind of cool looking. All right, cool. Some veils. No, yeah, that's a veil. That's a veil. I ordered half moons, but I didn't see them on the list, so apparently either we didn't get them or I didn't order them. Here's a black samurai. That's a plakat. Next up is more blood parrots. Got to like those. And another blood parrot and a baby monster. That is silver arowana. Somebody's asking me about that pearly color in their fin. Is that normal? Is that something different? No. That's what the babies look like. As they get older, those stripes kind of go away. We got an ornate biker. Very nice. Restock on that guy. And chili rasboras. About the opposite end of the spectrum. Giant fish and, well, nanofish. Cool betta. This is a crown black orchid. Some blue in that, but very beautiful crown tail. Black orchid king betta. Very pretty. That half the box is another blood parrot. Another half the box. Here we go. Delafax, it looks like. Piglet cories. Corridors Delafax. Nice larger cory. Ooh, look at this monster. This is a large L128 blue phantom pleco. Got a fairly decent price on that, so I think like $60 for that size of pleco. I was like, yes, thank you. Blue diamond discus, got in a batch of these guys as a restock in our discus department. Should have 3 of them. There's the second one, and there's the third. I'm a little dark in the bag right now, not a surprise. But overall, nice size fish. Next is, these are tank raised pygmy cories. Paid a little extra for the tank raised version. Hopefully they'll hold up a little better than some of the wild caughts do. Not a lot more, like $4. Here are some wild caught coolie loaches. These are Pangio semicita. Enough to say 5 times fast, right? But that's one of the species of pangol. Very pretty. This is a half moon candy betta. Got 3 of those in this order. That nice pink color to go with the koi spots, so that's pretty. Nice batch of bettas this week. Pretty happy with those so far. Let's see what else we got. We should have some feeders on this. Should have some pond plants too. That's actually a treat for us, but we're missing the pond plants. And here there is, well, there's water lettuce. I don't see any hyacinths in there, just water lettuce. Okay, whole bag of that. Bang. And this is some swords. That's Amazon swords. Looks like we got decent size on those. They said ordered large. It's a little bit on the small side for large, but better than none, so I'll take it. Albino dwarf frogs. And people asked me if we had them, realized I didn't, so I had to restock those. Had a couple things we were out of that I didn't realize we were, including these guys. These are a type of rice fish. These are the midnight medakas. Beautiful kind of blue-gray color. Like those guys. It was established. Here is just a bag of feeder guppies. Gotta be happy when we can get feeder guppies in. We have a little bit of trouble with that. Actually, we got some local feeder guppies this week too. Some colors of those if you want to stop in and score some of those guys. If you're looking for something to fill up the pond. That time where here where rice fish or guppies can go outside for. Here's those hyacinths I was hoping for. Get those out and running. I would like to have had those up and going by now, but we aired on the side of caution because with the weird weather, last thing you really want to do is put your plants out, watch them all rot and start over. So we're started now, we should have good weather. These are feeder comets, obviously. Boom. Goes there for now. Oh, cool. We added some larger axes this week, private party, some big blondes, a big black one, and then we got these guys. I called them a marble axolotl babies. Nice size on the babies. Good looking little guys. Nice and cold coming in. Nice. That. And let's see, last in this box is some red crystal shrimp. So good to have those back in stock. We added those also. Is that snails? Looks like it. Oh, I bet these are assassin snails. Almost forgot we had those, missed them in the box. And indeed, little ninjas that they are, we got some assassin snails for you guys. Alright, that is that box. Let's see what's in the last box of freshwater here. Let's see. All the way to the ground to find green neon tetras, restocked, sold out the last of those yesterday. And these are rumbo barbs or snakeskin barbs. Got those in to replace the ones we sold out last week as well. So, more bettas. That's a half moon candy again. So that guy. And then, oh, these are cool. These are the black line freshwater pipefish. Relative of a seahorse. Relative to the saltwater pipefish, this is the freshwater pipefish. The deal with these guys is they can be a real challenge to feed if you don't have live brine. Don't try them, but we have a couple different options. We have live brine, but we also have the copepods that we can strain out and give to them as well. So we're going to give them a shot. Here's a couple more bettas. That's a assorted, really. That's a cool looking one. And that's a candy. That's a cool looking betta for just assorted. Now, let's see. Here we have some Romanos tetras. Romanos on the tetra special, of course. Here are cardinal tetras. Restock on those guys. Our main tank was down last week, so we got in some more while those guys recuperate. There's another veil betta. Here is some electric blue cars, but now those for a minute. Been a little bit hard to find. Nice looking guys. They went up a couple cents, but good to have those in. Blackmore goldfish. I have a lot of people ask me for Blackmores. These guys usually do a good job with the goldfish. They look pretty good. So there you go. Blackmores when they come in, they're good. That is. German blue rams. Restock on those guys. And red tail sharks, restock on those guys. Ran out of those guys very quickly. Let's see, next in the box we have Siamese algae eaters, which is another guy we ran out of last week. A lot to restock on. Guys have been snapping up the cool stuff. Here is another veiled betta, and this is an opaque white half moon. Amazing fins on it, nice tail though. Very cool color, so that's an opaque white. Just a couple more bags of fish on the freshwater side. Here we have some purple mosaic guppies. Didn't say whether they are males or females or both. It looks like they sent us pairs, but these guys are on the spendy side. They're like 15 bucks a fish, not 15 bucks a pair. Nice looking though. You see the size of the tails on those guys? So those are some fantastic males. We'll give those a shot. If they hold up good, those are some nice fancy guppies. I have a couple of other types that are on that same range. Neon tetras are the restock for the tetra special, of course. The last two bags we have a Lanacara species Lawanda, which of course are babies. Nice peacock. And then the last is a mono shrimp. Small, a little bit expensive, but here, been hard to find lately. Let's see if those come back down in price when this shortage goes away, but we have mono shrimp, we have fish. Lots of that. Alrighty, here we go with saltwater. Let's see what we got in the box. Got quite a few fish this week. Very few inverts, no coral. The coral looked good. I had a couple things not look great this week, so we held off on buying any new ones. There's a cool anthias. believe that is a purple queen anthias. Very, very cute and small, smaller than last week. Very cute. Here is an anthias that didn't make the trip, so never mind that guy. Next we have a pajama cardinal. Tried these guys again now that I've got a tank to separate them out in. They're kind of sensitive. Really cute. Guys looking a little clamped, but very fun little fish. Here's a third one. A little school of them. Not that many fish do you think of as schooling fish in the saltwater world, but cardinals are one of them. Here's a Lamarck angel, or a Lamarck, excuse me. A wonderful mispronunciation. I'm good at that. Here is sharp-nose or Valenti puffer, or Valentini puffer. Very cute little devil. Valentinis are one of the reef-safe ones. Oh, a little blenny. Which blenny are you? Are you a tiny little bicolor? You're tiny if you're a bicolor. Let's see what. And I've got a yellowtail also. This is another type of anthias. That's a Randall's anthias. Good. This guy's supposed to be special order. It's a type of Ocellaris clown, but it's one of the black ones. What's the name on that? They're captive bred. Ocellaris clown, mocha captive bred. So it's a mocha. Sure enough, that looks like. Poured some cream on him. Here is a coral banded shrimp. Good sized fella. Remember, your coral bandeds do like to kill each other, so we don't put them together. Tiny, tiny little scooter blenny. Wow. That is really tiny. It's a red scooter. I don't know if you can find him in there. About an inch and a quarter long baby. Here is a bubble anemone. Got the green in last week and it disappeared in my rock tank somewhere. I got a place to separate these guys out now, so we will be in a spot where we can actually find them for you after you catch them from a rock. Super happy after that guy. It just said bubble anemone and whatever color they are. Looks like it's a pink or orange. Next up we have another specialty feeder. We got one of these in special order, but this is the Mandarin goby. It's got the green with the spots version as opposed to the bright blue. Very cool. Mandarin gobies are specialty feeder. You gotta feed them copepods, and we have the tigerpods and other arctopods in stock. Here are some little green chromides. We have some over there. We've got a few more that we can separate out and make it easier to catch. This is that yellow blenny, or they call them forktail blenny. Yeah, not yellow, it's a forktail blenny. Super cute. Next up is more chromides, green chromies. Gotta like those. Here's a nice size sailfin tang. Much bigger than the last one we had. The last one was cute, but tiny. This guy is supposed to be a special order. This is a blue spot puffer. Can't see him through all the bags. They bagged him in so he wouldn't come in without any water. Blue spot puffer is a special order. Here's that bicolored blenny. So I wonder what kind of blenny that was that I got. I suppose that could have been yellow watchman. I got a captive bred yellow watchman in here too, so maybe it's that. Yeah, that must be what that was. Itty bitty guy. Couldn't tell what he was. Here's some little substrate snails. These are the Nasaurus species, little snorkel snails for your substrate. He was asking me about those. I was like, which ones? Oh, those ones. Got them. Gotcha. Came in cheap. This is a cleaner wrasse. Got a couple of those guys. Nice for clean up crew. Get them established. A little bit challenging on that. Here's another one. You doing good, dude? Look, you're feeling a little hot. Let's get you acclimated quick so we can get you back on track. Here is a hawkfish. This is a different kind than I've had before. Call this a red hawkfish. Where you at? Yeah, red hawk. As opposed to an archive or a long nose or a flame. Just a different type of hawkfish. Hawks are cool. Cowfish, longhorn cowfish. Sold out the one we had last week, so we got another one. Nice size on that one. I mean, not huge, but not tiny. well with that guy. Here's another one of those little blue starfish. They are so cool. Got to get another one. These are the reef safe type. It's always nice to have starfish that don't leak before. Here is a powder blue tang. Very sensitive acclimator and can be problematic in your tank. So buy with caution, but very, very popular. Very cool, beautiful tang. And that's it for our little saltwater selection this week.